Just gonna put my stream on. Let people know I'm doing it.
I thought you said you were on your way. Yes, we're almost there. It's taken a while to get my crew together.
I don't know if you can hear me or not. Should be able to. 1 minute.
You could go play out now.
No, you're not. You can play out with Darcy. She goes home in an hour.
Yeah, he does food.
No, that thing that I bought there, for a fish tank, if you put lights in it, they light up through the flowers.
Do they?
Yeah.
I'll have a look later. No.
Yeah, I know.
If anyone wants to come into party chat and have a chat with me while I'm streaming, just add me, Boyd86, on PSN. I'm just trying to sort my phone out at the same time. I'm going to try and find all species on this planet. Seeing that it's Permadeth, I don't want to go too far away from the ship.
If you will.
I know she had my first tomato soup and then I bought another one and now she's got to add that.
The next one, say bye to his brother. See when he goes. Can't see him through.
Right, I've scanned him. I don't know how many more I've got to do. Another 6. It shouldn't be that hard.
No, I'll tell you when
Wait, I need plutonium to get off it. I can't believe I ain't got any. Yeah, she does, yeah.
I'm so tired.
Yeah, I just she was kicking off earlier. I was just saying, all these have been scanned when I've only got 3.
If you will. Anyway, you're not going on a bike ride because you haven't got a bike. But you have.
I have.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah, don't let me borrow his.
No, you're not borrowing his.
She can.
No, she can get her own.
Yeah, but what's Lady gonna ride? Lady's gonna ride mine, don't let me ride his.
No, you can get Darcy can get her back out as well then. You can go for a ride somewhere.
What about the block?
No, you're not. Not until Darcy goes home. She goes home in an hour.
Yeah, you can go to Trap Park, yeah.
She goes home in an hour. And then you can do what you want.
Sunday.
Well, she'll either go on scooter or on bike.
Scooter takes ages. A bike then.
She always have to whinge. She said scooter or bike, so I don't know what you were moaning about then.
Oh shit, look who's back.
Thanks for watching anyway, whoever's come on to have a look. If you leave any comments, I'll get back to you anyway, because I've got YouTube on my phone.
Around the sex offenders. The guards can do nothing.
Is this one we're on see?
I think so.
And sometimes they are
Where's my charger?
only the strong survive.
Need to find some thanium and
One of his mates bleaching.
A country on the very edge of Europe.
the thanium.
Recent history just behind the Iron Curtain.
I know there's not much around here though.
Bulgaria has a population of approximately 7 million people, with unofficially more than 2 million living in Sofia. This is a capital like no other in Europe. It is a city of extremes, where rich meets poor, dirt poor. In a member country of the European Union, too many struggle to get by on a daily basis.
Got guns.
I thought that was thanium then.
Chic cafes and boutiques in the city centre are the ghettos.
I'm not going to get off this planet until I get some
Neighbourhoods with no electricity or sewage.
plutonium.
Often the only
This is the bit where he gets bleached.
The Roma live here.
Wait, where's my ship?
Most of the poor. According to EU,
Right over there.
they make up approximately 10%.
So I'm going a bit too far away now.
And in the middle of these extremes, Sofia Central. The fortress-like building houses the largest.
Might have to go into caves to get plutonium on this planet.
Best way to survive Bulgarian prison. Have no hope.
Behind thick walls, rusty fences, and endless
And look what he's got. Look what the kid's got in his pocket.
Just know that I can't die on this
He's got a lighter.
Permadeth and don't do any of that reloading nonsense.
In a prison built over 100 years ago. Permanent stop and
What's so
search.
funny?
Restless
If I die, I die.
Look.
Have to start it all again.
At any minute, violence can erupt.
God, he's a weird looking one, isn't he?
Photos have appeared on social media, allegedly posted by the inmates.
I've seen this.
Central to document the brutality of the guard.
Oh no.
Right, Evie, you've done.
Come on, let's watch this.
No, just pull it out.
Themselves are no angels.
Oi, I hope you're going on your bike, Weaver,
It kills everybody else.
for a bit.
Go on your bike. Go get your shoes on.
And then I'll take you home after.
How long time has passed?
Right, plutonium, 7.
No.
It's not good enough.
Not that bad. It's perfect. It's cut off his eyelids. Why are we alone there? Yeah, going out with me now.
A girl with a cheap ring, snatched from the streets where she lived and played.
What's this?
Just driving around shouting her name
Murder.
out the car window. Lured to her death by a sick and twisted killer. With a murdering liar, a beautiful, vile creature. This is the story of a crime which shattered a family. As losing a child full stop that breaks you.
I might have to go to that over there, guys. 2 minutes something.
A missing girl who brought her
I don't know what else I'm going to do.
to search.
We covered miles and miles and miles. We walked along streams, boggy land, up hillside.
And then to grieve for her.
We come also with a sense of thanksgiving for the many ways that April touched our lives.
It's the only problem with Permadeth in it until I get all my boosters up and that.
We have images of children on his
I'm going to be
He is blurring the line between fantasy
walking about a
and
lot.
reality.
But somebody who was known and seen by everybody was something that compounded a situation that was already horrendous.
5 years on, what happened to the family of April Jones?
I turned to drink to block off everything. I didn't want to be kidnapped so April. I didn't want to be the older sister of murdered schoolgirl April.
Their fight to try to keep other children safe.
We want April's law to come in. And we've been fighting for a few years now since she has gone. Fighting as a sibling, from going through what I've been through, how heartbroken I've got, and I've done something.
Oh, we've got some thanium here, guys.
Question that prevents them finding peace.
Zinc.
When is April's body?
Doesn't let me know where has to be commenced. I'd like to know. I'd like one day that it's had the heart somewhere to tell us.
Look, he said, Mama.
Early evening, October the 1st, 2012. The Brynigog estate in the quiet Welsh town of Mahanshire. A desperate mum makes a phone call, which would start the largest missing person search in British police history.
Hi, with emergency.
The mother passes the phone to her friend Val.
Hello. And what makes you think the dog was doing that? She's gone off in a car with somebody. Somebody picked up in a car or something. Now, what's the name of the child that's gone missing? April Jones. April, how old is she? 5.
Bad, isn't it?
5-year-old April Jones had been playing outside with friends. Her mother, Coral, had allowed her to stay out as a treat.
Normally 7 o'clock on a school night, she's in and that's it. But for some reason we let her go because it was bright, it was sunny, and she'd had a good school report, she did well in swimming. So for being good in school and the school report, so give her a little bit longer. This was another day.
Coral had asked her son Harley to get his sister.
He came screaming.
I didn't, so he turned up.
So that she said,
Can't be asked for it.
She's been down to the shop and got 2 boxes.
Yeah, I know. Yes.
and he was ready to look her bike. So I knew it was serious because she was nowhere with her bike.
The events of that evening are seared into the minds of April's family and friends forever. Jasmine, April's older sister, was at the local youth club that evening.
Someone come down to talk something, and Mum just rang her, saying she's gone, she's been taken, she's gone. And I was just like, what are you on about? What are you on about? What are you doing? She goes, she's gone, she's been taken. So after that, it's just, I ran back home and it was absolutely hammering it down. It just went black out of nowhere and hammered it down.
As Jasmine made her way home, police were already at the scene. Sue Hill ran the Met Police Child Protection Unit and investigated cases of missing and murdered children for more than 10 years.
When police get a call about a missing child, particularly such a young child, it's absolute and immediate. Everybody pulls together. You want to make sure immediately you set the alert, the child alert, so that everybody's informed. The first couple of hours are the most important, in fact the first hour, and to try and get that child back is absolutely essential.
It's hard to describe how the feeling is when your child goes missing. Because your heart sort of jumps into your mouth, you're thinking all sorts of things. You just
I don't know where I can get some plutonium from, guys. This planet's going to be death for me.
Looking for him. We had to stay
It's my
on,
own fault, I should have had it before
which was hard.
I come here.
But April's sister refused to stay at home.
They didn't want you to find the body, and you find that body and sort of thing. So you weren't allowed to go and look, which I was like, no chance, I'm not sitting in the house doing nothing. We'll print posters off with April, see have you seen anything, putting the numbers on, so we'll go stick them up because you can't go looking, but you can stick the posters there.
Kerry Herbert is a close friend of the Jones family and has known them for nearly 18 years.
Oh,
The
thanium.
knock on the door when Harley was knocking on the door will haunt me forever. How a knock can be so different to the usual knock on the door, and him screaming. My husband David opened the door and Harley was just screaming, she's gone, someone's taken her, and he was like, what's up? He's like, April, she's gone. So
So that's when we went out and started searching for her, and you know, we were just driving around shouting her name out of the car window.
In my head, I was like, it's all one joke. She's messing around, she's in someone's house, she's just playing hide and seek, and she wouldn't think anything of it. Or she stayed at a friend's house a bit longer and forgotten to tell mum. Little things like that in my mind. And then I went back to the house, and there were police everywhere. They were like the house full of police.
News of April's disappearance quickly spread around the tight-knit community. Mike Williams has served as town councillor in Mahuntleth for 43 years and remembers the moment he found out that April was missing.
My neighbour called and asked, had I heard that a little girl living close by, April Jones, had been reported as missing. And within half an hour, 3/4 of an hour, there must have been at least 200 people out searching on that estate. It showed the togetherness of the community in the Mahuntleth. And we searched the estate, we searched the garages, we searched in wheelie bins, in skips, and any other area that seemed a potential danger.
Geraldine McKelvey is a journalist and writer who later worked with the family to write a book in tribute to April.
I think social media was really important in the early stages of people's times. It meant that everybody in the town was mobilised so quickly. It was all over Facebook, and everybody was sort of out wanting to help. People were driving to town from all over Wales and England. So it was published, all the green started flooding half an hour or two more than twice.
Within an hour, huge numbers of volunteers had gathered at the local leisure centre to be put into search teams.
Some people searched all night and indeed were turned up at the leisure centre, or there would have been hundreds of people in the leisure centre waiting to search, organised by the police. And we went up in this area where we are now, again in the Brimagog estate and other estates in Mahuntleth, and indeed much wider afield in the rural areas surrounding Mahuntleth.
Whilst it's fantastic that members of the public want to come out and they want to search, the dilemma you have as an investigating officer is that they could be trampling over a crime scene and trying to control the searches so that they're orderly and so you know which area you search rather than keep going over the same ground. That's really difficult. But of course you don't want to stop people's enthusiasm because they're trying to help you and they need the public's help.
Author Alan Gibbard explored the reaction of the local community when April disappeared.
There's a saying,
It's good, this. This is good on telly.
that is still true.
Well, not good, but...
So they thought it was missing, therefore somebody from our family was missing, and they were all lucky.
Well, when will it be done, Fox? I'll not stay long at my granddad's.
No clue as to where she might be.
They were out all night looking. My husband didn't come home until I think about 3-4 o'clock in the morning. And then he went to work then a couple of hours later.
Mahuntleth is a small market town in the heart of mid-Wales, with a population of little more than 2,000 people.
It was a really disturbing case because it's a picturesque area, it's a family-oriented area. There are lots of children around in the town in the States all of the time. And you'd think that this is somewhere where your children are safe. So I think that that's the shocking thing to me, that the context really, did defy the details of this crime.
I think what struck me about the community is, ironically, how safe it seems. It was the kind of place where everybody seems to know each other's names, everybody is really friendly with each other, everybody seems to sort of have each other's back, and it seems like the last place where you could ever imagine that your children would ever come to any harm.
And it was here that April had lived all her life, safe and secure.
Family life was really good. We were all kind of a close family. You had the argument between mum, dad and myself, because I was a teenager, I was a shoppy teenager.
Can happen anyway though,
I
can't
had the arguments with me and Harley because he was the annoying little brother. But it was a normal...
it? Getting up! Getting up now!
Little ball of energy.
Wake up!
She loves her cookies. If you're cooking, especially when
In a boo!
like by the side of you.
A stomp! A stomp! A stomp!
So she wasn't a girly girly whatever way she was. She was always quite quiet,
Turn
really,
it up a
and
bit.
shy.
We got-
But I do
oh, it's
remember
next
the
thing.
big time that really sticks in my head. And I'd gone for a coffee, and she was like hiding behind the sofa, and she'd obviously had a new toy, and she just
I'm never coming back to this planet again.
and then she popped round and smiled, and that whenever I close my eyes and think of it, that's the face I see of that little girl with a cheeky grin. Definitely, yeah. April was always smiling. You'd never see her down. A bubbly little person. She always wanted to share somewhere. If she saw you and you were really upset, she'd want to cheer you up. She'd want to know you. She's just such a friendly little girl. She's always happy and is a contagious happy.
Coral's pregnancy with April was difficult. She was delivered early by caesarean section and had a mild form of cerebral palsy.
She obviously thought that we had to come into the world, and it had a lot of worry about her in her younger years, but she'd then gone on to do really well. She was spoke well, she could ride a bike, she could do lots of things that other children her age were doing.
Despite the condition, April always made the best of things. A cheerful and popular child with lots of friends.
Because of the cerebral palsy, she could walk far without getting tired and being in pain. She learned to ride a bike a lot earlier than some kids. She went everywhere on it, and that was her pride and joy. She just loved her bike. So we knew when she, whatever's left there, something was wrong.
While thousands joined the search for April, police had immediately carried out scores of interviews. Early on, they found a vital witness, a young child.
The first lines of inquiry in this case were, did anyone see April go missing? We know immediately that April got into a car. Somebody who was an eyewitness, another child where she'd been playing out with April, saw that April got into a car, so that really rings alarm bells. She could be some distance away.
It was the first real indication that April could have come to harm. It was also the breakthrough that would rapidly lead police to the man who took her.
There are loads of price drops at Aldi. Like the delicious blueberries, down from $2.99 now $2.60. Superfood, super price, that's it.
As long as was fucking hanging. Bumming.
Torture him to get it out of it.
Are you still here?
Starving me. I had 2 steak baked from Gilly. One of them, I bit into it, with a massive lump of gristle in it. Fucking oil.
What?
Steak bake like that,
This is Brad from Reading. He just earned a reward night with Hotels.com, so whatever happens, he's winning. Still winning? Winning! Calamari. Still winning! How about now?
Where's all this plutonium?
But it's like it doesn't pay the time.
When you have the right technologies, you will always find a way. The award-winning Minecraft, the tech-advanced small car by Nissan. The Nissan Micra Center is now available from £149 per month at 0% APR representative. Search Nissan Micra or visit your local dealer to find out more.
my flight, the morning after 5-year-old April Jones had gone missing.
Was it? Well, come in
There
there.
were still hundreds of people from the town of Permadeth searching the Welsh countryside for any sign of her.
I didn't go to bed until about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I woke up at 7 o'clock, what would be the next day. And I'm sure there was a police officer in our house that stayed the whole night, and they just said there's nothing you can do. You're not going on search parties. You're not allowed to do that. You can hand posters out, but we've got people doing that already.
The police and everybody else, they went out the way. I mean, police came in on their holidays. They wouldn't go home. They were being told they had to go home because some of them weren't even going home for breaks. Because at one point they were looking out in the rain, the snow, different weathers, you know, and they were all out somewhere in the rivers. You had divers coming in. One part, just outside Mach, they pulled part of the mountainside away for the rubble, the greenery, everything. They pulled all that down so you could horror. And potholes. They found caves that they didn't know about. They found all sorts.
Huge numbers of people from the local community and beyond were desperate to help police.
When have you gone out with the team leader? I need every name down on that piece of paper.
Okay, you get everybody out searching in the next few minutes.
My husband had then finished his shift at work and he was there and he went out searching again. And because he works on the railway, they had to search. Anyone that worked on the railway had to search the railway track area. The sections were closed and they walked up and down the tracks because they had the qualifications to do that.
But while the search was carrying on, detectives were investigating their strongest lead, which would ultimately prove vital.
April's friend saw April going into that vehicle, got into that vehicle, and it appeared greenly, and she got a good description of the vehicle. That was crucial.
Felicity Gerry is a QC who specialises in major cases concerning sexual and violent offences.
I think what's really interesting is the fact that the child witness was believed very, very quickly. Historically, we didn't listen to children, and we didn't have children as witnesses, but in this case, the child that saw April get in the vehicle and described the vehicle and how April was listened to and believed, that enabled the police to react very, very quickly. Now, historically, that might not have happened.
Just came and sat on me.
And the little girl was able to hand them a massive clue about the car April was seen getting into.
We knew the person that was with little April at the time, her little friend. I know they would question her. But when it came on the news saying there's a left-hand vehicle, we knew straight away who it was. Because it was only that person. It was only Matt Bridger who had one of those vehicles.
That morning, just 14 hours after April went missing, police began to focus their attention on a local man, 45-year-old Mark Bridger.
It's incredibly unusual to get a breakthrough so quickly when a child goes missing. Very often there's no eyewitnesses, there's no CCTV, yet we had a crucial eyewitness. Obviously that is when...
Hey, thanks for tuning in, guys.
It started building up, and then my husband
I'm just trying to find enough plutonium to get off this planet.
The police...
It says there's some like below me down here, but I think I'm going to have to leave that.
Very quickly,
can't find a way in. And I ain't got grenades out yet.
When a police helicopter was following Bridger when he was walking his dog, he never even looked up. According to the police officers, he never cast his eye up. Really strange, not bothered.
I think Mark Bridger's behaviour was quite bizarre, and it's natural. Everybody looks up when a helicopter's overhead, but he didn't do that. And I think what he's doing here, he's literally in denial. He's just blocking this out because he is trying to say, this isn't happening, this isn't going on, I'm just going to ignore it and it will go away.
Or was it
oh,
he knew?
Plutonium there.
that they'd marked his car.
Right, I'll just have a look on my phone, see what message you've left, mate.
By midday, Mark Bridger was officially made a
One sec.
suspect. 3 hours later, the police smashed their way into his home.
When the police went into
Yeah, I need
Bridger's
to...
house,
Hey, a big piece here.
smell where he'd obviously done a clean-up operation, disinfecting with detergent, and a fire. There had been a fire that was full of heat on the 1st of October and 2nd of October, and that clearly caused the police some concern.
30 minutes later, Bridger was arrested close to the river that ran near his home. As
Oh,
he
we're
was
gonna nip
brought
over
to
to
the
that,
local police
yeah.
station, he would begin to tell detectives bizarre tales of his involvement in April's disappearance. That he'd knocked
Who's,
April off his bike. Her death had been an accident.
What?
He panicked, and from then
Yeah.
on, had no recollection of what he did with April's body.
Oh. Because I'm going to stretch my granddad's.
You said next
Cheers,
time
Naomi.
you take Granddad's rifle.
Yeah, but why you can't
Told
go?
the family that April was probably dead.
We had a agreement with the police,
You can come with me. Or you can wait till next time. It's up to you.
and we couldn't tell nobody, not even our own family. So me and Paul knew a lot of stuff that was going on before the people knew. And it was hard going not to tell your family or not to tell your friends.
In an extraordinary show of
Can't have
courage,
it then, can you?
just hours after that
Cheers, Norby.
devastating
Got message.
complication, Connor faced the media.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, you want it, don't you?
Who knows where she is?
Like fall off.
And I help the police find her. We're
Do that, then.
desperate for any news.
Right, how much plutonium have we got? Still nowhere near enough.
Please, please, help find her.
Kim Jones.
What the public weren't really aware of at that point was...
It's not a nice planet, this.
Given the family... some
Might look all green and nice, but
people have
it's
survived.
horrible.
But that information was highly sensitive, so it couldn't be reported. So
You got Pepper hat on.
Distress at this
Pepper
point.
helmet.
And I think that it was really important for her to give information. But for me, watching that back was quite harrowing to see how distressed she was. What must have been going on in her head, I'm not sure at that point.
Yeah, she had it, didn't he? Anyway, didn't he?
Maybe a cup of dom. Yeah, look at that hat.
I'll have a coffee. Oh, fuck's sake. Don't bother then.
The family also launched their Pink Ribbon campaign.
PS5's coming out.
Yeah, in 3 years.
Directly from April's mother.
Not 3 years.
Yeah, it is in 3
I
years.
thought that this would be a really good idea to show the unity, but the significance of the faith was that would also signify hope.
She liked the pink, bright pink. And how good is it?
I think I'm going to walk to Outpost if it's close, guys, and then
People on doors, gates.
37 minutes.
I can see her now. She will be riding with her friends on her bike, and all these pink streamers fluttering.
Right, I'm going to walk it, guys, just
A
because
happy child.
I can't see any other way.
The streets and the shops, etc., were covered in pink ribbons.
I think it might end up quicker to walk it to there
In pink.
than find this plutonium on this planet.
And as that search carried on, news spread the police had charged Bridger.
When I and others heard that a local man had
Right,
been
close the back,
arrested,
close the front
charged,
door.
or
Because the
whatever,
gate's not locked.
we were absolutely stunned
Evie,
that someone
you've left the door open.
in the locality could in any way
Holly's got out
been
and the gate isn't
involved with
locked.
this little girl's disappearance.
Well, then to realise
So get her in, locked door.
this happens to one of the little girls in the town. And secondly, that it's somebody who was known and seen by everybody day in, day out around the area was the one who...
Oh, you nasty bastard.
...was something that compounded a situation that was
5 and
already
9.
horrendous.
At Bridger's house, the police used DNA testing which proved April had been there.
When police forensic scientists went to Bridger's home address, there they found DNA, and they found blood, that they analysed, which was identified as April's.
But inside the house, they also made the most gruesome discovery.
They found fragments of her skull and bones in the fireplace. What an awful finding, but that was concrete evidence that April had either died there or had died somewhere else, and Mark Bridger was responsible for her death.
This horrific development signals a change in the tone of the search.
That's when the police gave a very clear public message that they didn't want any members of the public to help in the search any further. In other words, they were then assuming that April had died, and they didn't want any members of the public to be the ones to find a dead body.
The people who had searched for a little girl for one of their own
If you want
were
one of
overcome with sadness as hope began to fade, as the unthinkable
none of you will have a cup of tea or a coffee tomorrow. You have to make me them.
Sadness was soon to be replaced by outrage and
It's
shock.
never your guys' birthday, and you guys never made me a cup of tea tomorrow.
But no one was prepared for the 6 secrets he kept hidden, or the scale of his evil, which would soon be revealed.
Mate, you gorgeous. You gorgeous.
Mark Bridger had been charged for the abduction and murder of schoolgirl April Jones after luring her into his car in the town where they both lived. In the tight-knit community of Mahanta, where everyone knew each other, sadness was now mixed with shock and outrage.
The community's response obviously was initially to what happened to April, but an integral part of that, once Mark Bridger was arrested, was the fact that not only was April one of their own, in a lesser way, Mark Bridger was somebody who was known to many, many people.
My experiences of writing about Mark Bridger mainly came from seeing the devastation that he'd caused, not just to Paul and Coral, but to the whole community, to all of their extended family and their friends as well, and see how many lives were affected by the loss of April.
Jasmine, April's sister, was also shocked to discover she knew the man who stood accused of her murder.
A name meant nothing to me. Then I saw his face, and I was like, I know him. I've seen him walk the streets. I said hello to him. He used to live near us, and he tried to add me on Facebook. Not long, like 18 months before, 2 years before, sort of thing. And I was like,
if you rip that, you know what happens to your face? You better smash your face in. I mean it, tell him to stop grabbing me
Mark Bridger had moved to mid-Wales in the late 1980s. He'd had a variety of jobs, at one time working as a lifeguard, another in an abattoir.
But one person who to when they realised that it was Mark
get his earphones out.
Said, oh yes, I'm not surprised.
Right, you're not using his, you've got your own. He's not using yours, yours not using his.
He was an odd lot, he was a colourful character with a rich and varied past. They knew all that, but they never thought that he...
Why do you have that idiot on to end then?
He was just Mark Bridger, the odd bod.
Over the past 2 decades, Bridger had fathered 6 children by 4 different women.
being a parent himself, to do that to someone else, his child, it's just pure.
Kids, eh?
There's no words for the things that he's done, no words at all.
Who knows what state of mind. Is he bad or mad? I think just as bad.
Despite being known in the
Next time he
community
says
as a
something
father,
bad, like he's
he
going
was a
on.
man with a checkered past.
In 1984, Mark Bridger received his first conviction for theft and firearms offences, and he made up quite a kind of elaborate story around what had happened. But what the prosecution think was going on in this case was that he was going to commit an armed robbery. So lying is something that comes easily to him. It's something that serves a purpose for him, and it's not something he feels bad about.
There were those who suspected
Oh, it's going to take a while, this guy's out long now, 31 minutes.
He pretended
I've got to go.
atheist.
I've got to go and take my daughter out soon, I know.
He's never been in the army.
I've got 302 subscribers now. Thanks everyone.
Not. And
Very happy to get to that milestone.
He's isolated himself from other people because he didn't
Oh, can upgrade me extra something a bit.
And he lives in a world of his own lives, which it's lies, to him it's the truth. That's just how he is. He is a coward. He's a pathological liar. To describe him as pure evil is just probably too nice. He is an inhumane monster.
But Bridger hid the darkest of his secrets from the outside world. Secrets which would only come to light when police seized his computer. When the police investigated Bridger's laptop, they discovered images, child images, and sexual images of children. They also discovered normal, everyday photos of girls from the local area.
There were quite a few members of me. Yeah, the police found a lot of images on his computer of young girls from the community. They'd also found images of some practice Soho murders, a lot of other high-profile missing children murder cases.
Mark Bridger was a man whose life had been unravelling for some time, a man on the edge.
Well, prior to the abduction and killing of April Jones, we know that Mark Bridger's life was an absolute mess. He was getting about 2 or 3 hours sleep every night. He was drinking very heavily. He'd broken up with his girlfriend. He was spending a lot of time on his own. And during that time, he was watching pornography. We know that he had images of children on his computer. And that's quite crucial in making sense of this crime, because what's happening here is that he's blurring the line between fantasy and reality, and he's stepping over from thinking into actually doing.
On that evening in October, Bridger had a plan.
He approached various girls on the people, asking them if they wanted to come to sleep over. I think it was just really unfortunate. She was doing something that all little girls should be allowed to do, play outside on their bike, about 100 yards from her family home, in a really safe, close-knit community.
April just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. But it was definitely premeditated, in my view, that he wanted to take the child that night. And we know from the DNA and the images that Mark Bridger killed April and disposed of her body.
The phrase that always sticks in my mind that Jazz actually said was, I think he had a master plan. She thinks that he had been planning for quite a while to take a child and to do something awful to a child.
On the 22nd of April, 6 months after April disappeared, Dyfed Powys police announced that the search for April's body was finally over. The operation had covered an area of 60 square kilometres and more than 300 specific search locations. 5 years on, her full remains have never been found.
And me and Paul went down and spoke to some of the people that were out searching. And I can't thank them but my heart and that just what they've done. I mean, it means so much to us as a family that they did for us.
I wonder whether they can check, like, to see whether he's eating her. Martin, do that.
For the family, it meant the realisation they might never truly know what happened to April. Mark Bridger continued to stick to his story that he couldn't remember what had happened.
One thing that Dad said that stuck with me was that he was so glad that forensic science is because Paul said had been probably taken sort of 20 years ago. The developments in forensic science.
Plus it's like 1,000 degrees where they're doing in them incinerator things, not just on fire.
There is always a worry that without a body, will he be able to secure a conviction?
A week after the search was called off, Mark Bridger's trial began at Moe Crown Court. Bridger denied everything: April's abduction, murder, and disposing of her body.
When the court case came, they thought I wanted to go through the whole lot. I did.
They were so dignified and they went to court every single day, and because that was something that they had to do for April, and the dignity that they showed, I think, was really inspirational.
Some parts of the evidence that I saw were horrific, and some of the images of children and all that
you know, the poor children have had those photos taken of them, and what they had to go through is unbelievable. It just makes your skin crawl.
The material found on Mark Bridger's computer. The judge refers to it as some of the most depraved, so it suggests that there was some really nasty images. And in the course of my career, I've had to see some of them, and it's the sort of stuff you never ever want to see.
I walked out the court case once for a few minutes. That was it. I stayed there the rest of the time.
He's in front of April's family, and in the face of overwhelming forensic evidence, Bridger refused to change his story and admit what he'd done.
I remember one moment Paul speaking about in the court case where his lies were so ridiculous that the judge and the jury started laughing because it was just so ludicrous, all of the explanations he had for what happened on the night that April was taken. I think he just lied and lied till he couldn't lie anymore.
I said he ran her over. But we were on his car, or truck, whatever it was, that he had. There was no blood stain underneath his car or nothing.
It's helpful for the prosecution if you've got somebody who's completely dishonest or prevaricating, or saying they can't remember, or changing their story. It's not terribly helpful for the defence if you've got a client that can't be relied on and they give them differing accounts.
Bridger is a liar. He's a murdering liar. He's a paedophile, vile creature. Who knows exactly what he did? How convenient it is that he can't remember where he put a body and that he crushed her with his car. What nonsense. The jury was taken to Bridger's house to show them where police had gathered the forensic evidence, which they said proved Bridger had murdered April. 1 month after the trial had begun, Mark Bridger was found guilty of the abduction and murder of April Jones.
We are relieved that Mark Bridger has today been found guilty of the murder of our beautiful daughter April, and we are so moved by the overwhelming support we have had from so many people from all over the world.
He was sentenced to a whole life sentence. Very, very few people receive a whole life sentence. They are usually the people that are considered to be the most dangerous and the least likely to be rehabilitated.
I went to the last day of the court case and I saw him. He couldn't even look over to where the family was.
I'm just looking at my phone to see what messages you've got.
He'd actually been sentenced.
I'm just glad that no one coming to go to work. He went from his behind ground. He'll be there for some time.
I have no age towards him. I have nothing there to give him. I don't give him a thought.
Oh, no problem, Sword. I really enjoyed coming on. I'll definitely come on again, like, sometime if you send me an invite. I'll come on and have a chat with you. Cheers for popping in anyway. Yeah, this is done getting in. We've got to get all the way off the top of there to just can't get enough plutonium. I don't think I'd go all the way back to my ship now anyway.
And for April's sister Jasmine, it was just the beginning of a dangerous and personally destructive descent.
10 minutes away. I think I'd carry on all the way to this outpost now. I might go and see what that is. Even though it's in opposite direction. What? Yeah, I've cut out.
Yeah. Right. Julie and Neil went to the All In on the J.
Yeah.
Right. There were them in and a couple of other people, right, in the food bit. And then in the main bit, there were six guys, right, and one of them were in. Right? And Neil says he was the most arrogant, horrible bastard you've ever fucking met. He says he was doing nothing but fucking boasting that he's got a £3 million house and all this and whatever. Anyway, Neil went to bar and got a drink, to get a drink, and his baseball cap were on the floor. And Neil gave him, he says, "Here mate, I think this is yours." And he says, "Oh," he says, "have it mate." He says, "I've got money, I can get what I want, I can buy what I want." And Neil went, "Nah, sorry, I don't want it." But he was then it's reason. So he goes, then this woman shouts over, "Will you shut the fuck up?" She says, "You haven't got anything else. You haven't got more than what I've got." She says, "Just shut the fuck up and get off your ass." Right, anyway, it was fucking him and this other person, like this bouncer with him, were falling all over the pub. And I mean, proper hammered, right? Neil and Julie got in their car, and then he came out a few seconds after, got in his car, and drove off, absolutely bladdered.
Because April has been taken from us. But you know,
No. Yeah, cheers for that, Soda. Well, I'll just jump in sometime, mate, definitely. Enjoyed talking to you yesterday on your stream. Cheers, Neil, for popping in, mate.
How respectful it was done, how people came,
yeah, you get knobheads like that, though, don't you?
It was done kindly.
Neil said it was very arrogant, horrible.
You won't think that thing, though, would you? It looks alright on, but...
You don't have to speak your voice in real life, you know.
The smallest, the youngest, but she really
yeah, so my health levels have gone up.
April was the centre of the family, she really was. So that had been taken away. Everyone was grieving that in, everyone was at different stages of grief. You don't feel the same. My mum shut down. She went into deep depression and she slept for days now and we never really saw her. So we sort of lost mum in that
need this plutonium, guys.
And then anymore. I'm having deep depression or what she was.
I'm just going to have to walk all the way to here. And then I'm going to have to get off anyway. Hopefully I can find a couple more creatures on way. I don't know how many more I need. 5 out of 9. 11,000 units. Now let me see what else I've got to upload.
Also struggled to cope. They had shared a bedroom and always been very close.
13,000. It's better than kicking teeth, isn't it? See if I could run.
It's not a nice place. It's a horrible place. There's always guilt flying around.
I'd leg it there if I went on Permadeth. And I'd me, if I had my suit upgrades done up.
And I did for a long time wish it was me instead of April.
Jasmine used alcohol to numb the pain.
I turned to drink to block off everything. I don't want to know who I was. I don't want to be connected to April. I don't want to be the older sister of murdered schoolgirls.
I'm going to try and get glyphs quick and phase 2 and then do glyph path before, well, definitely before update is, got plenty of time.
Because there was just no way to explain it. So
I'll probably
drinking
stream again later today.
It numbed the pain.
Maybe. Now I've got back into it a bit. I've been playing H1Z1 though.
That no one could help me. I didn't want to help.
Quite like that. I prefer it to
I was out drinking.
Fortnite.
I was out getting so racked. I didn't know what my name was. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know where I was. I didn't know who I was with.
Oh, could get some nanites from over there. I've got iron.
With cuts and bruises all over me from falling over the night before.
Hey, let's go over here and get these nanites while we're here.
Days, if not weeks, if not months of my time from being that drunk. I don't remember.
For the rest of the family, Jasmine's self-destructive behaviour was hard to watch.
as a mum seeing your child drinking more.
What's the first thing I'm going to do when update comes? Download it. I don't know. It depends what's in it, doesn't it? But I'll definitely be building something. I'm starting on building a city on Amino Prime as soon as I can, if it's possible. I'm sure it will be. I want to build a big city. I've been working on some wall designs that I'm going to share with Amino Hub Group and see which they like best. Have a big wall around it. I've got a good vision in my head of what I want it to look like. Oh, I need a video. Oh, I thought I needed
realised she needed help.
Platinum.
And it was one particular comment
What's that?
Proved to be the turning point.
My friends were screaming and shouting at me. They were crying because they were so scared of what I could have done to myself.
Will I stream making a city? Yeah, I think I will do.
People turn and say to me, what would your sister
it's going to be a big job though. I'm planning on making it last weeks of building, hours and hours. I want it to be somewhere. I need to see what limits we have in that first, really. But
Jasmine started seeing a counsellor.
I definitely want it to be as big as it can be. Somewhere.
Turned her life around.
It's got to be something special to be on Amino Prime.
Lifestyle could have had tragic consequences.
We'll just have to see what it comes out. I can't wait to start building stuff together.
I've learned not to block everything off.
Oh, I'm tired.
And it's actually okay to cry. And I've learned that. I do still struggle when I see April's friends. I'm thinking April should be there with them. Or when I see kids playing out at April's age, when she went, I think, oh, that's how I'm April.
Yeah. I've near enough done what I can. Nah, with building.
I'm so proud of them.
I have had a few more ideas to do some builds, but with servers playing up, I don't want to build it and if no one can visit. So I think I'm just going to wait till after update and focus on my Permadeth save, trying to get that to Amino Hub. Because then I'll have normal survival and Permadeth and creative all there ready for update.
Like a time out for me.
But I've definitely not given up on building them out. I'm just waiting now so I can build something good. 8:50. It's 4:15. Yeah, I've got to go out at about 25 to 5. So I might just have time to get to the shelter. If I don't see anything else in the two on way.
Everyone was around, and there were times that everyone was just kind of get away from each other.
I suppose I could run for a bit on this.
But she also has a more permanent reminder.
Has he followed me
her little sister's favourite flower and some of her handwriting, taken from one of April's colouring books.
It kind of means everything to me that I've got her handwriting on my skin forever. I've always got it with me. I've always kind of her with me, and I've got her favourite flower with me. As I was getting tattooed, and I was kind of had all these emotions running through my head. I kind of thought, what would April think if she saw it? Would she like it? And I kind of think she would like it. Finally getting my life back on track. It's a long road.
I'm going to run a bit, guys, and see if we can get here.
Very, very slowly getting there.
Hey, cheers, Alex. Thanks for watching, mate. Basically, I've found this outpost. I've given up on trying to find plutonium so I can take off. I found this shelter. I'm going to go to there instead and then try and get off this planet. Oh, cheers, Neil, for subbing, mate. Appreciate it.
serving a life sentence for the murder of April Jones. He will never be released.
If I run like this, I should probably do it in about 10 minutes.
The painful trip to her daughter's memorial.
I like put fresh flowers in the summer for her. Because you like them.
After the conviction, with the cameras.
What's your plans to do on when update comes out, Alex? Will you be building out big, or will you be doing other stuff? And you, Neil, what's your plans?
Just losing a child falls out the breaks you. And it takes a long time to get back to living a life.
I'm just so in awe of how well Coral.
God, that goes down fast, doesn't it, when you start running?
Through all of this. Because it's just, you know, it's life destroying, but they carried on living. To help create something long-lasting in April's memory, Coral and Jasmine's lives have taken on a new focus: campaigning.
Yeah, I know, it's hard to say what you're going to do with it before we know what the extent of update's going to be. There's going to be so much you can do.
I've got the tower place out. The tower bridge.
You know, it gives them a focus that her life will not be.
But I think definitely, I think it's a good task from me to set me send to get my Permadeth to Amino Hub before update.
The family want all sex offenders to remain on the register.
I'm thinking about making a new game as well, Alex, but I don't know. I think I'll be too busy getting Amino Hub to where it needs to be to make a new save. I might do it in future, but I don't really want to leave Amino Hub. Oh, that's nice. Wow. Taking you home soon. If you want to rip it out, rip it out.
During Marcus's trial, it emerged he had regularly searched for child abuse images on his computer.
No, you taking that home?
Even on the day he abducted April, he'd been looking at graphic material.
The day it was taken, not long before,
You know, Gary's just messaging you saying, do you know how to wire cookers up? You got a new cooker?
Yeah.
I'm not wiring up.
Holly, enjoy your waffles, yes.
Hours before.
Not qualified.
Experts have been investigating the link between the viewing of such images online and someone going on to
I'm just making a phone call, guys. Oh, I just took some damage then. That's not good.
Distributing or in possession of these pictures of children. I think the most recent figures are around 50,000 men. Having said that, not all men act on those impulses, but there are some other research strands that indicate that repetitive use of indecent images might lead to escalation.
1 minute. I'll just make this phone call, guys.
There isn't a clear-cut or simple answer, but there's no doubt that for some men, looking at these images fuels their sexual fantasy.
Yeah, just leave it there then. Alright.
For the experts, trying to predict who the next Mark Bridger might be, it's not simply down to what they are looking at online. There are other key factors.
No, it's just concentrate to answer machine.
Most of the men who are arrested for child abuse and related offences have no prior.
Said he's online. Darcy, can you climb on me, please?
It's one of the problems that we've got.
Go on, good play, you're going home soon. 10 minutes.
Convenient profile for one of these types of.
Oh, he's trying ringing me back now.
Mark Bridger did have
His phone's shit.
including one for possession of a firearm.
The best predictor of
Hello?
behaviour is past behaviour. So if you have an individual that is violent
Hello?
and aggressive in their past, they are more
What's up with this crap?
and aggressive in the future than someone that has not. So when you get a combination of indecent image,
Hello?
this person is known to be violent, that person
Can you hear me?
is in a higher risk category than someone
I don't know what's going on here now.
The scale of regular viewing by paedophiles of obscene images of children online
Don't you get everything out? Because you're tidying up whatever you do.
Is a friend of stakeholders for 25 years, and in that time, I've seen a lot of awful things. I've seen a lot of.
Oh, there's a. I'm going to end up dying here.
But I must admit, even I was shocked.
Then I'm in Permadeth. It'll have to be started all over again. Because I'm not reloaded.
The number
No way.
of men in the UK that are downloading.
Can't be doing this and then fucking phone as well.
April's parents demanded the government do more. In 2013, they even met with the then Prime Minister David Cameron. Specialists in this area believe cases like April's have already had a big impact.
There's no doubt at all in my mind.
I'm just trying to get back onto messages, guys, see what you're saying, but someone's playing up on the phone.
Thinking about child abuse images on the internet.
Just coming up with all sorts.
Paedophile behaviour on the internet. It changed it not just for Britain, but for the world. Not long afterwards, Microsoft and Google both announced they were going to change the way that their search engines worked to make it difficult, if not impossible, for people to find paedophilic content, including child abuse images, using those search engines.
Well, he's trying to ring me again.
This year,
Why don't you just ring your phone? It don't work.
significant step. Jasmine's petition for April's law reached more than 100,000 signatures and was debated in Parliament.
I want to thank
Hello?
April's family because in the midst
1 minute.
of the unfathomable horror of their experience in
Oh, I know why.
5 years,
Can you hear me?
they have succeeded in ensuring that
Alright. Alright, it was because I didn't have my earphone. I had my earphone plugged in, so I couldn't hear you. I don't know what I was playing
April's
at.
name will be remembered.
I can't do cookers, mate. I'm not qualified. If I went wrong with it.
I think he's absolutely determined to make
I wouldn't even risk doing it, you know what I mean?
gas?
Is it gas or electric?
to make sure nobody ever has to go through what
It's
you've gone
electric.
through.
Everybody I
Ask
know
him, his next door neighbour
thanks
to
to
do
the
it.
way that the Jones family responded.
Mel says your next door neighbour can do it, can't
Convincing, measured, they've been keeping the issue
he? Got
alive,
away for a week.
pushing the agenda forward.
I wouldn't want to, mate. If that happened,
Passion and
I'd get fucked for it.
in tribute to the memory of those.
Well, I don't know what I'm doing, do I?
Jones family,
I've never done one before, so I'm not doing it.
suffered. They continue to hope something positive can come from their tragedy.
But you've got as much chance of doing it as I have.
We can say just
Well, exactly. I don't either.
in memory of Flo. We've done something. If we can
Well, I don't know what I'm doing either, so
came through
I'm not risking
what
it.
we've been through. We've done
Risking
something.
out happening to your
Don't
lot.
look.
I'd get fucking locked up.
Don't look behind there, just go with the phone. Just go, I need to check behind the sofa. Don't look.
Thank you.
Alright.
Come on!
And yet for her family to truly find closure, they're still striving for an
Alright, I'll see you later
one
then.
question that haunts them 5 years on. Where is April's body?
Yeah. You'll have to ring Mel's phone now. My phone's going to die.
I told you not to come back here.
Alright. Alright, I'll tell him to ring you. Dom!
We're going somewhere else to play.
Gary wants you to ring him off your mum's phone.
To find peace, while one vital question has remained.
Right, he's ringing you now. See you in a bit.
Mark Bridger, the man responsible for the terrible crime.
Sounded like you got baby face on that, so I said I
Darcy!
April's body.
Stop being stupid. You know how that goes in. Holly knows how it goes in. So, sit on the floor and have a look.
So that you could ask him.
You're not putting it back. You've got to do it now. You're just going to look which way it goes in.
Was I didn't get the impression.
Turn it the right way round because it's upside down. Look.
Come to the surface since.
And stop acting like a Dumbo.
Hello.
Right, let me check these comments, guys. Now I'm back in the game. I can't believe I nearly died then. I would have been good.
Tomorrow.
I want that thing in there. What's that? Is that a new species? No. Oh, a bit of. I think
I'm not having.
Plutonium, I mean.
I almost saw one of them.
You've got one of them.
You got one off your dad?
On the bike.
because of what is there.
Is that for me?
Yeah, I'm back on chat now. A lot of messing about that. Where have we got to go?
So what did you
11
want me
minutes.
for?
I'm going to have to get here, guys. I'll probably have to turn it off
For my birthday today.
for about 2 hours, and then I'll be back on after.
You actually said you didn't port it were.
Plutonium in the cannon, it says. Who's trying to film it too?
You said it was Sunday.
This is how to
Mum
play
said
without
it was
feel
Monday.
too distracted with filming.
Have a look for it, Darcy.
Yeah, I know.
Have a look for it.
I know, I should have been on, I should have used film then. Not a good time.
Okay.
I should have got that plutonium, I should have.
Okay.
But it doesn't even matter now anyway, because I'm not going back to my ship.
He only rung me.
Oh no, it won't matter, won't it? But I'm going to buy some anyway from,
Oh no, he was even my birthday.
from the shelter. This seems like longest journey I've ever done. On foot anyway. Does any of you guys still think VR will be coming to No Man's Sky? I've got VR headset now, so that'd be very awesome if it did. I don't think it's gonna, but we'll just have to wait and see, won't we?
Through her own grief, April's sister Jasmine could see how the nature of April's death affected the local area.
I remember.
Would you get a VR headset, Alex, if it did? Maybe one on PC or something. Xbox players wouldn't be able to play it on thing though, would they?
Bloody fun.
I think it's great, mate, VR.
For the community, it was hard to move on.
But I know if this ain't got VR, when update comes out, I probably won't use my headset much anyway.
It was a constant
So I'm just been on this all the time.
So that it's very down.
You are?
Who on earth would want to go and live in that house? I was working for her.
I literally felt physically sick every time we drove past homes, and it was in the corner of my eye.
Oh, did they knock it down?
And I had to just
Good.
focus on the road, hopefully get past those as quick as possible.
They do know that,
I
don't
felt so
Yeah.
a place of pure evil. Eventually, the Welsh government bought the property.
No, I don't think it will even here, but
Look.
it would be a good, nice surprise if it did.
Mark Richards' house was demolished as April's family looked on. But the house was gone because
9 minutes, guys.
they didn't know what happened.
Then I'll be at an stream for a bit.
Remember if they thought, oh, she might find an ash, she might be very good at it.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
No, it's not. It's just, I'm just so glad it's not going on.
What's around here? Zinc. Not bothered about that. Getting closer to this. I'll need to make a bypass trip once I get there. Buy some plutonium from trade centre, trade station thing. It's a trade terminal, that's what word I'm looking for. Yeah, Alex, I'm looking. This planet is shocking for plutonium. I'll just be able to buy some from trade terminal anyway, won't I? Once I get there. I'm never coming back to this one again, this planet, I tell you now. I've been stuck on it now for about 2 hours or something.
where these kings living, flying in the breeze.
And I'm not going to go to another planet without plutonium either. Without aiming an inch. Big rookie mistake that. But I know not to do that anyway, so I don't know why I do it.
Jossie, can you write your name yet?
I just have this image of Paul.
No. Can you write it?
Can you do writing?
Go get a piece of paper and a pen on, so you should just...
Yeah, I will do, Alex. From now.
Yeah, you've got to write it.
I'm not going to do it again.
And you were so upset about something to train, make you smile, so cuddle you a little bit and be like, it's okay, and you know, I'll make you smile.
You don't want to do it. What? You don't want to do it.
No. Oh shit. Every time I just stop for a second on this planet.
The community decorated a tree with it's become
Just get hammered.
Oh, look at that. It's finished.
No, don't you tell her to write it.
I'm just seeing if it works.
I don't think it does.
Keep fixing it.
Get a pen out of it. Draw in there.
The family are joined by people in the community to redo the tree with new patchwork.
Yeah, cheers Neon for popping in. I'll see you at next stream then later on if you have time, mate. Hopefully I'll get off this planet and I don't know what my plan is after that. Go to the next system hopefully.
Well, where tea towels are.
Need to start making a bit of money. Try and get a new ship, I think. That's my next big thing to buy. Need a few $100 grand now.
Can you write your name?
I hope she runs with them.
You can't see that pen.
I need more. I need more Thanium, don't I? I don't know if it's going to last.
Stop playing. Please don't stop.
Oh, is that a trade thing? Yay. Get something from here. I think you can call me ship here as well, can't I? Is there like a ship homing beacon thing at these now? We'll see.
She's not bad at handwriting, actually.
At least I can stock up on some stuff while I'm here.
Have you wrote that?
I didn't write like that. That's Darcy did that.
Oh, that's good, isn't it? It's better writing than me.
Have you really wrote that? On your own? Yeah. Good girl. I didn't know you did.
Good girl. You can write your name, can't you? That's right, good.
Let me just show how fudge cake!
Did you learn that at school? Yeah.
I don't want to go down
Oh,
there.
what, like now, you mean?
Where's my bird?
So I can't even go to the trade station.
That's okay, just make sure I do a whip. I don't know how to do that. Ooh, Bobby.
Why does he keep following me?
Bobby. Look, tell Daddy what it is.
Bobby.
Bobby.
Is it gone? Oh, it's back again. Fuck off.
Do you know how to spell Boyd? Yeah. What? No. B. O. E. D.
What's he doing? I don't see point in that rusted metal. Is there any need for it, or Jesus? I don't want him standing on me. Oh, another sentinel. No, they must learn something.
Yeah, school.
Yeah. No, no. She does TWAT.
Did Sam say to you at one point that she was going to change Darcy's surname?
She can't anyway.
Yeah, but did she want to say that?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, your mum said that she did.
She won't be allowed anyway without my consent.
She's asked
What's that say?
she can if she can get proof that you don't see it.
Yeah, but I do, so she can't.
Because your mum said that she put on Facebook the other day, does anyone know how to change it?
What, Darcy's?
No, not Darcy's.
Minnie's?
Minnie's, yeah.
Oh yeah, then they'll be alright again day after. Just fucking head case.
Put that back!
Oh, I didn't bite plutonium, did I?
You'll drop it on your toes.
It's because you putting me off.
Sit down, you'll drop it on your toes.
So I'm just going to go straight over here anyway. Shelter, there should be a trade terminal inside, shouldn't there? I can't be doing with it.
Fucking hell, have you ever got? I thought she said Mummy Sandals. Bangle. What's that? What?
Because you think you should go back.
Mummy
Buy some.
Sandal.
Where was it?
What's that say? Read it out.
I think I better go back, Anna. I can't even see. Oh, really, wasn't it? Right, I'm going to have to get off soon now. Yeah, I know, Alex. I'm going to have to not risk it and go back then. At least can buy some titanium and that as well, hopefully.
No.
Oh, there's iridium there now. I need that to get. Sure there was something up there. It's just them sentinels keep putting me off. My love. Is that it?
Yeah.
I thought it looked like that. I imagine him like being an old bloke or something.
She likes this one.
Everyone likes it. Shakes.
That was
helter skelter will be out whatever the weather. My boom boom heart is a beat and it's a pumping and I'm alive.
I'll watch you dance.
Is it 84? Why's it got alerted again? Don't mind it, nice.
No, stop being Bardi. She wants you to dance with her.
Come on, you're going home in a minute. Oh, she don't want to go. Okay. Why don't you dance for your sister? Don't start crying because no one said hello to you.
Don't you dare start crying or you're going on step. Holly only wants you to dance, so you don't have to cry about that. You dance, Holly. Yay! Oh. Go on then. Go do what you're doing then, Barbados.
Now it's 45. I thought I'd got more than one then.
What's she doing? Do it again.
Yeah, I'll have to sell daggers when I get up to the thing, you know.
You want me to do that when you go down that
Up to the train station now. I'm not going back there to get it. Just want to get here, save the game. I could call my ship to here anyway, can't I? No matter what sort of shelter it is. So I could call my ship here, take off. I won't be doing that on this stream though, I'll do it later on. I'm not going back to that place.
That was good. Hey, that was a good stuff.
I've got a bit of Thanium. Oh.
What? Right. What? Move.
Oh, crap.
This is shocking, this.
Not too shocking.
Can't even stop for like 1 second.
Mummy. Who's getting for free kills? Worse, sir. I'm telling you now, you don't want to know what I am. I'm level 9, I'm level 100. Why is it?
Yeah, I know, mate. It always is. Hopefully not as much later.
Hi there.
Right, let's see what this shelter looks like.
Oh, come on, dude.
Just over this video.
Dude, this is in Fortnite.
You put this on for. Hey, this is good. Yeah, well, she don't want to.
I will. Let them dance, yeah.
Darcy, come and dance, we're going now. Come and dance, 2 secs. Look, what's on? It's not that far. Which way are you going to go?
Come on, come and dance.
Max, we're going now.
You see what Holly did? She did that.
Come on, dance. 2 minutes.
Holly. Holly. Come on. Wait.
Come here, give me a kiss. Come here, we're going.
Holly.
Cheers for that.
Holly. Holly.
Let's see what multi-tool it is, guys, before I finish this stream.
Daddy wants you. Go to Daddy wants you.
5-5 signal.
Daddy wants you. Go to Daddy, please.
Something visual and can't see it's your face. 23 slots.
Go to Daddy.
Come here. What are you crying for? Come here. What's up? Oh, why don't you have a dance? Hey. Why don't you have a dance? Are you tired? Are you tired? Right, I'm gonna leave the stream at this, guys. Anyway, I need to save it, don't I? What can I do here?
Which one?
Like bypass chip. Get me a ship here. Oh, what ship's this? Oh, you can scan them now, can't you?
Come on, dance with Holly for 2 minutes.
Go on, dance 2 minutes. Put something good on. What's your favourite song?
My contract.
Hey, Frozen song. Do you like Frozen song? Yeah, well, anyway, she don't want to dance. Just leave her.
Just dance.
Which studies we've already done, Sha? Cry like that.
Oh no. They all cry for something, don't they?
Hollywood with her to dance.
Do you like Paradise?
Well, they don't last a bit of time, so it's Holly.
What?
Holly asking her to dance.
Yeah, no. You don't want to, did you? That's it.
Not yet, not done.
Well, it's a paradise whenever I'm with you. Right on.
Pull your shoes on then, Darcy.
Right on down the road, I will find you. I will hold you.
Go on if you're not going to dance. Dominic and Holly are dancing.
It's a mighty long road, but I'll find you. I will hold you and I'll be there.
Why do all these things keep coming? I just want my ship so I can go. How much for one of these? Right, iron.
You don't have to put it around the fish anymore. Just tell them
Yeah, then. Need the ship to go, lads, and then I can call it in.
Well, you get to him.
You don't want to see it, Mark.
No, I don't. Iron 12. What is going off here? So another ship keeps landing. Oh yeah, I can, can't I? Of course I can. Why didn't I think of that? Where is it then? Get that. Right, where is it? Yeah. Right. Yeah, cheers Alex. I don't know what I was thinking then. Right, cheers for watching guys anyway. I'll be streaming later probably, maybe. We'll have to see how it goes. But cheers anyway. See you later.